Heyo everybody, Haku here with my response to Nia D. Hemming's video about which Tower of God we relate to most. I've seen it, I don't know if anybody else has made a video as of when I'm recording this. I've seen his video, I've seen Dr. Bonehead's response to it. Both have been out kind of a while. This was a difficult one for me. This was like by far the most difficult prompt, because it's like what Nia always says about the data characters. Your data, your ones and zeros. For me, I'm like your lines on a page. I don't relate. I'm not some cool anime character with some journey to go on or some great qualities or anything. No, I'm just I don't relate. I'm a normal person and everything. I don't relate. So I had to think a lot about this. And I was like, I don't know who I'm going to say. I thought about Haku for a bit. I thought about Calavan for a bit. I've got two to definitely shout out before I get to my actual answer. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, is there a Tower of God character that just sits around eating and wanting to die? And then it hit me. I'm like, there is. Data Uric. Shout out to Data Uric. I was like, maybe the people voting in the character poll were onto something after all. And the meme, I just grabbed my monitor. He just like me for real. So like, shout out to him. Shout out to Delete. I thought about Delete as a character that's like tried to do good for people, tried to put good out there in the world, and it because the world is just so fucked and just so wrong and just so corrupt, like all the good that he tried to put out there just got repaid with, it got repaid negatively. He was just stuck in this place, bitter and sort of jaded by the experience of still trying to do good, but trying to do good even though in the past it doesn't work. It didn't work out for him. So I was kind of feeling Delete, honestly. But I think even compared to Delete, I think my answer is going to be Kaiser. And I'm not really talking Elaine as much, but I'm talking like the original, like, Name Hunt Station Kaiser. Because Elaine hasn't really done much or been developed much after then. I'm not some good-looking or talented person or anything, so I guess, I don't really relate in that sense. But I guess I relate in the sense, and like Dr. Bonehead said, this is like one of the hardest prompts because you have to really, really look at yourself. And I went with Elaine because I think I relate with doing so much to care for people and to protect people, and just doing so much to take care of everyone else that you forget about yourself. And like she does so much for these people, and they don't really care about her. They don't really remember her. They move on. They have fun while she's in the background trying to hold things together for them. And I think that's what I related to. And having this mask as Kaiser, where like nobody cared about Elaine, but with the mask as Kaiser, she has people like Inietta who know her as Kaiser, who know the sort of Name Hunt Station persona of Kaiser, that really like her because they've gotten to know the real her through the persona. The Kaiser was the real her that they got to know and respect and care about, in the same way that I think that my sort of online persona as Haku, but like, again, I try to just be normal, honest me with all of you. Like, I'm not putting on some act for the camera. As much as any person does. I mean, everybody, you have to, when you're doing YouTube, you have to talk in like your most sort of understandable manner. So it's like if I was just talking to you, we're just sitting in a room talking, I'd probably speak a little bit differently than I do. But even then, I talk super casually on video, so it's what it is. I just try to be me, and I think it's the same thing where it's like people have found Haku and like and care about Haku, which is me, but it's just me by a different name. And people cared about Kaiser, which was just Elaine by a different name. But the people who knew the original Elaine didn't care, even though she was doing so much to take care of them. And I feel sort of the same. I think I connect most with Elaine as a character. So again, yes, shoutouts to Data Uric, the Doomer King. Shoutouts to Delete, who I also Like, again, like, it's not a one-to-one thing because they're fictional characters, and of course my story doesn't match theirs whatsoever. And the same goes for Kaiser, same goes for Elaine. But I think looking at characters in general, I think the one I found that I do most connect to is probably Kaiser. Or Elaine, I guess, if we get to see more Elaine. Please let Elaine do something in the future. Yeah, that's where I am. That's where I am with my answer. So yeah, Elaine, go watch Naya's original video. Go watch Dr. Bonehead's video. I'll be linking, since Naya is the one who made the prompt and everything, I'll be definitely linking all of his stuff everywhere when I make this video. So absolutely go check that out. And I guess go check out anyone else who answers, because he tagged a bunch of people again. I haven't seen anyone else's videos yet if they've made them, unless I'm forgetting someone's. But I am curious what everyone else's answers are, if and when they do make answers to it. Yeah, either way, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on my answer, like if you did like the video, and let me know what your answer is. Who do you connect to most? Who's the Tower of God character that you're like, relatable? Yes, yeah, subscribe for more Tower of God stuff, much more on the channel. Got 3 videos coming this week. I don't know if this is going to be the first, second, or third in post order. It's the third in recording order. But I haven't decided like when or how I'm posting them all yet. Follow on Twitter if you want. We have so much more Tower of God stuff and other stuff coming. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, asking, I can give you a link. It's free and open for anyone. And if you'd like to help support the channel on Patreon, it's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. I promise I will do more Patreon stuff soon and get channel memberships up soon, but huge thank you to people who are already patrons. It really does help me to continue. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time.